Hi, you alright, Johnny?
I'm good, thanks, Johnny. Johnny and Johnny, how are you?
Johnny and Johnny.
Nice.
So, I've been in the NHS for 13 years as a patient, and you were in it for how long as a nurse?
I've been in the NHS for 11 years as a nurse.
11 years,
yes.
yeah. And so what's been going on with you recently then?
So basically I resigned and finished in May after spending the last sort of like 18 months trying to speak out about my concerns with the mandate. I could see that there was things that were wrong. My point that I was trying to get across was that informed consent was being breached.
Yeah.
So basically I was told that I needed to train to give the but then I didn't feel comfortable actually with the fact that we weren't gaining informed consent. So informed consent means that whatever drug that we give to a patient, they have to be given all the information about the side effects, about what's in it, and that wasn't happening, and I felt really uncomfortable with that. And I tried to do my bit and tried to speak out about it, but it was falling on deaf ears, man. So I left. It made me poorly enough to sort of, I had to go on the sick for a couple of months, and then I left because it was just too much.
So stressful.
Yeah.
And how did they react to you? Did they suggest anything to you for how to deal with your illnesses?
Yeah, basically I was told that I shouldn't really read everything and believe everything on Facebook, even when it wasn't even Facebook. It wasn't that, it was medical journals and medical papers, scientists, and yeah, they just basically thought I was a bit mad and I was a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and they basically tried to sort of usher me to a doctor to see a GP, and suggested that I might need to take pills for it, which really upset me. I didn't need pills, I needed somebody to listen to what I was trying to say. So
they suggested that you be medicated for noticing that there was over-medication occurring.
Yeah.
And you would have been over-medicated yourself as a response.
Yeah, I didn't need pills, I needed people to listen and to be able to look at all the information. And the scripts that go through the NHS that tell people how to deal with certain patients, there was like even, sort of coercion sort of scripts to convince, okay, so if they're old, then convince them that they're doing it for their country, and they play on that side of things. And then obviously for the young people, if you get the vaccine, then you'll be able to see your friends and you'll be able to go out and stuff. So there was just massive coercion. I just didn't want anything to do with it. That's not the human rights. That's not what I believe in. It just wasn't right.
Oh, I love that message. I think you're really badass for standing up to the NHS and fighting your corner for as long as you did. Because a lot of people just rolled over, thought about the mortgage, thought about the derision from the peer group, and they couldn't face it and they couldn't handle it, but you stood up for what was right.
I mean, and I heard the same stories. There's people working in the healthcare sector that have got, they might be a single mum, they've got children at home, they've got like a roof to put over their heads, they've got a mortgage to pay, and it's frightening, and some of these people are a lot older as well. So you tell like a 50, 60-year-old, oh, you're gonna have to find a new career. Like that's not, it's just not good. Like people, and that's why people have gone along with it, because they've been pressured into it, when actually, do you know what, I've not heard one single person say, I'm getting my health. It's always been, oh, I'm getting it because I want to see me nan, or I want to go on holiday, I want to get into the pub, are you crazy? Like what is that? Like, that's completely not a reason to inject something that's, at the end of the day, is still an experiment. We don't really know what the long-term effects are. So yeah, I just don't want anything. I want anything to do with it. People think I'm mad. That's okay. But like I said, I'm gonna keep speaking my truths. But I think the light is the tables of tips now. The scales of tips, and there's more people that are asking questions, and there's more people that are sort of awakened to the illusion that we're in. And it's one big illusion that we're all in, and it's cleverly done. But the light is winning. It looks chaotic out there, and it looks like it's getting worse, but it's getting louder and it's getting seen. It's not getting worse, it's getting louder, it's getting seen. Because when something's losing its light, something's losing its power, it shouts shouts louder, gets louder.
Yeah, rage against the dying of the light. Yeah, and then your light might actually flourish rather than going out. Yeah, that's how I
Exactly.
feel, absolutely. Well, Johnny, that was an absolutely excellent interview. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You are good enough and worth it. You are safe and incredibly loved.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you,
Blessings
Johnny.
to you.
Right back at you. You're
Oh,
a badass.
that's good. Cool.
Thank you,
Thanks.
mate.